Hey friends, hello and welcome back. Hope you are doing well. In this video, we'll discuss multiple choice questions based on the topic learning from the West. So let us start. Question number 1. Where did Narayan Murthy start his career as the chief system programmer? The options are A. IIT Gorakhpur, B. IIM Hyderabad, C. IIT New Delhi, and D. IIM Ahmedabad. The right answer is option D, IIM Ahmedabad. Narayan Murthy started his career as Chief System Programmer at IIM Ahmedabad. Question number 2. Which is the first Indian company to be listed at NASDAQ in 1991? The options are A. IBM, B. Accenture, C. Infosys, and D. CTS. The right answer is option C, Infosys. Infosys is the first Indian company to be listed at NASDAQ in 1991. Question number 3. Which Arabic logician of the 10th century has been mentioned by Murthy in his speech Learning from the West? The options are A. Al-Baruni, B. Al-Jilani, C. Al-Fakhruddin, and D. Al-Mujahid. The right answer is option A, Al-Baruni. Al-Baruni is the Arabic logician of the 10th century who has been mentioned by Narayan Murthy in his speech Learning from the West. Question number 4. In his speech Learning from the West, N R Narayan Murthy deals with some important values like options are A. Respect for public good and responsibility to the community. Option B. Accountability and intellectual independence. Option C. Dignity of labor and professionalism. And option D. All of the above. The right answer is option D. All of the above. N R Narayan Murthy deals with some important values like respect for public good and responsibility to the community, accountability and intellectual independence, dignity of labor and professionalism in his speech Learning from the West. Question number 5. Which IT company is co-founded by N R Narayan Murthy? The options are A. IBM, B. Infosys, C. IT Solutions, and D. Infotix. The right answer is option B, Infosys. Infosys is the IT company co-founded by N R Narayan Murthy. Question number 6. When was Infosys founded? The options are in 1981, B in 1991, C in 2001, and D in 2011. The right answer is option A, 1981. Infosys was founded in 1981. Question number 7. N R Narayan Murthy was honored with dash dash dash. Options are A. Padma Shri, B. Padma Vibhushan, C. Both A and B, and D. Bharat Ratna. The right answer is option C. Both A and B. N R Narayan Murthy was awarded with Padma Shri and Padma Vibhushan, both the awards. Question number 8. According to Narayan Murthy, Indian culture has deep-rooted family values and parents make dash dash for their children. The options are enormous sacrifices, B. enormous wealth, C. enormous land, and D. build their career. The right answer is option A, enormous sacrifices. According to Narayan Murthy, Indian culture has deep-rooted family values and parents make enormous sacrifices for their children. Question number 9. Which of the following values Narayan Murthy talks about in his speech Learning from the West? The options are A. Accountability, B. Dignity of labor, C. Professionalism, and D. All of the above. Right option is option D. All of the above. Narayan Murthy talks about accountability, dignity of labor, and professionalism in his essay Learning from the West. Question number 10. According to Narayan Murthy, we must learn dash dash from the West. The options are A. Acknowledging the accomplishments of others, B. Respect for public good, C. Intellectual independence, and D. All of the above. The right answer is option D. All of the above. According to Narayan Murthy, we must learn acknowledging the accomplishment of others, respect for public good, and intellectual independence from the West. Question number 11. Which award did Narayan Murthy receive for excellence in public administration and management sciences in 2001? The options are A. Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award, B. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru National Award, C. Public Administration Award, and D. Management Science Award. The right answer is option A. Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award. Lal Bahadur Shastri National Award was given to Narayan Murthy for his excellence in public administration and management sciences in 2001. Question number 12. N R Narayan Murthy is one of the most successful dash dash in India. The options are leaders, B. sportsmen, C. businessmen, and D. writers. The right answer is option C. businessmen. N R Narayan Murthy is one of the most successful businessmen in India. Question number 13. According to Narayan Murthy, we the Indians suffer from dash dash thinking. The options are A. possessive, B. feudal, C. colonial, and D. imperial. The right answer is B. feudal. According to N R Narayan Murthy, we the Indians suffer from feudal thinking. Question number 14. Which irrigation expert is referred to in his speech Learning from the West by Narayan Murthy? The options are A. K.L. Rao, B. Brahma Prakash, C. Satish Dhawan, and D. Vikram Sarabhai. The right answer is option A. K.L. Rao. K.L. Rao is the irrigation expert referred to in his speech Learning from the West by N R Narayan Murthy. Question number 15. What does Narayan Murthy say about professionalism? The options are A. We should do what we like. B. We should not let our personal relations interfere with our professional dealings. C. It is important to see our personal relations in our professional dealings. And D. We cannot separate our personal relations from our professional dealings. The right answer is option B. We should not let our professional relations interfere with our professional dealings. That is what Narayan Murthy thinks about professionalism. Question number 17. What do Indians do not understand as Western people do according to Narayan Murthy? The options are A. Our family is our life. B. We have to make sacrifices for our children. C. It is our responsibility to take care of our parents. And D. We do not understand that we have to be responsible for our community. The right answer is option D. We do not understand that we have to be responsible for our community. This is what Indians do not understand, but Western people do, according to Narayan Murthy. Question number 18. We extend our lack of professionalism to our sense of dash dash, according to Narayan Murthy. The options are A. humor, B. punctuality, C. understanding, and D. acknowledgement. The right answer is option B. punctuality. We extend our lack of professionalism to our sense of punctuality, according to Narayan Murthy. Question number 19. When was N R Narayan Murthy born? The options are A. 20th August 1946, B. 23 January 1963, C. 24th February 1987, and D. 22nd March 1965. The right answer is option A. 20th August 1946. Narayan Murthy was born on 20th August 1946. Question number 20. When did Al-Biruni come to India? The options are A. in the 3rd century, B. in the 5th century, C. in the 10th century, and D. he never came to India. The right answer is option C. in 10th century. Al-Biruni came to India in 10th century. Question number 21. In the example cited by Narayan Murthy, who declared that he forgot to file his tax returns for 10 consecutive years and got away with it? The options are A. a central minister, B. an IAS officer, C. a senior politician, and D. Narayan Murthy himself. The right answer is option C. a senior politician. Narayan Murthy cites the example of a senior politician who declares that he forgot to file his tax returns for 10 consecutive years and gets away with it. Who should discharge his or her duties in a responsible manner for anything to run successfully, according to Narayan Murthy? The options are A. CEO, B. clerks, C. managers, and D. everyone from CEO to the person serving tea. The right answer is option D. Everyone from CEO to the person serving tea. Everyone from CEO to the person serving tea should discharge his or her duties in a responsible manner for anything to run successfully, according to Narayan Murthy. Question number 23. What does Narayan Murthy say about honoring contracts? Options are A. Indians do not honor the contracts. B. Western people do not honor the contracts. Option C. Nobody honors the contract. D. Only Indians honor the contracts. The The right answer is option A. Indians do not honor the contracts. According to Narayan Murthy, Indians do not honor the contracts and we should learn honoring contracts from the West. Question number 24. The speech learning from the West is about dash dash dash. The options are A. Western value system, B. Western war strategies, C. Exploitation and Western countries, D. Indian War of Independence. The right answer is option A. Western value system. The speech learning from the West is about Western value system. And question number 25. Who is Sudha Murthy? The options are A. Narayan Murthy's wife, B. Narayan Murthy's mother, C. Narayan Murthy's sister, and D. Narayan Murthy's daughter. The right answer is option A. Narayan Murthy's wife. Sudha Murthy is Narayan Murthy's wife. That's the end of questions from Learning from the West. Hope you've enjoyed them and you liked the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and thank you very much for watching it.